Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for another video. Today's video has a theme, and maybe you can tell by my nice blanket backdrop, but I have a haul video today, and most of the items are going to be from the Valentine's collection from Target, but I also have some other things that I wanted to show you that kind of fit into the theme as far as color-wise that I've also gotten recently that I'm really excited about. So let's get started. The first few things I got from Sephora, from One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr. And these three things I got because I liked a couple of the other things that I got from him, or his brand, I should say. So I'm going to be unboxing some of these things, well, these three, and talking about them. But first, these two things that I got. This is the setting powder. I'm not sure of the official name, but it's in Dark Deep. This is the Ultimate Setting Powder. Yeah, it's by One Size Beauty, and this is in the shade Dark Deep. And it's pretty cool. It has this like cover, so you don't have to worry about like spilling it, just opening it. And I really like that. Yeah. So I bought this because I heard that it was really good, a really good setting powder, and I was in the market for one. And I know that he has oily skin, so I've been really interested in trying some things from his brand. And so this and this were the first two things that I got, and so far I really like this powder, and I love that it's pink. And it goes with the theme of today's video. The second thing I got was this On Till Dawn setting spray, and I've heard it be compared to like hairspray in a can, and it's definitely very mattifying, which I like because I do have oily skin. But I'm really into TikTok, and I've seen that a lot of people are using two different types of setting spray to set their makeup, and I've been doing that with the Milani Make It Last, but I'm about to run out of it, and so I really wanted to try some brand consistency. So I got this, and then that leads me to my next product, which this is the Preserve the Serve Luminous Setting Mist. And I like, well, I haven't used it yet. I like to use the Milani setting spray to kind of melt all of my powders and makeup together so that I'm not looking very like cakey and dry. So this is what I want to use this for, and I know that I've seen this on TikTok as well. So these two together will hopefully melt my makeup together and then keep it set and matte throughout the day and on. So I'm excited to try that. The next thing I got is the Turn Up the Base BBB Beauty Blur Balm Cream, which is essentially a foundation. And I have been using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation for a while now, and I do really like it, but again, I'm trying to go for more brand consistency to see if it makes a difference, because I don't know, I'm not in love with my makeup lately, and I wanted to try something new. So I heard that this is really good for oily skin, once again, which I do have. So I wanted to pick this up, and I'm really excited to try it out. I'm not sure if this and this will be in my correct shade. I did try my best to shade match at Sephora, but I'm not certain. Then we got the Turn Up the Base foundation powder, which has won quite a few awards. So I'm really excited to try that. And this is in the color Dark 4. Oh, and this is in the color Dark 2, and they're not the same. The powder and the liquid shade numbers aren't the same. So, yep. Sorry. But yeah, very excited to try that. Okay, and the last thing before we get into the Target Valentine's Day stuff is this perfume, which you might be able to tell just by this outer carton. But it's the Glossier, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, You perfume, and I love it so much. So much. It's so good. I've never gotten so many compliments as when I wear this. So this is actually a repurchase. I am out of my current bottle. Oh, it just smells so good. I love it. So I can't recommend this enough. Funny story how I found out about this perfume. I was in a room doing telehealth in school, and one of my peers came in to ask me a question, and she smelled so good. I was like, "What perfume are you wearing?" And she told me it was this, and I immediately went out and bought it, and it's just so good. And people have like stopped me and asked me what this is, and that's never happened to me before, but it has with this perfume, so I love it. How do we feel about this backdrop? I really love hearts so much. This blanket is actually from my boyfriend, and I got it from Target in 2020 actually, I believe, and they still sell it, so if you do like it, you can still get it. Okay, now let's get into the Target finds. The first thing, I found this in the Target dollar spot. I don't really know, Bullseye's Playground. I'm not sure what they call it anymore, but these are measuring spoons. Oh my goodness. I was so excited when I saw them because they're heart-shaped, and I love hearts. And they're pink and red. And so, you know, they just go up. We have 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, 1/2 cup, and 1 cup. So I just think these are so precious, so cute, so darling, and I'm very excited to have them and use them, especially during baking. I just think they're so adorable. So that was the first thing that I found when I was there. The second thing that I found in the dollar spot / Bullseye's Playground was this 3-pack set of ramekins, which from this angle, you know, they look normal, nothing special, but they're heart-shaped ramekins. Oh. And I love stuff like this because they're just, you know, little heart-shaped ramekins, and these were $5. The measuring cups were $3. But this is just something that you can use like every day and it not be super obnoxiously Valentine's Day, even though I personally will be using all of these things year round, but this I feel is the most inconspicuous. And so they're not the easiest to tap on with this plastic on them. That's interesting. They sound different, each one. But I'm super excited about those. And then the last thing that I got on that trip, because this is actually 3 separate trips to Target, was this mug. And it's just white with red and pink hearts. The inside is red and says, "Love you." Oh, it's just so cute. And this is by the brand Threshold, and I'm pretty sure this was $5. Sounds kind of like a wind chime. But so excited to have this. I think it's precious, and again with the heart theme. This next one says "Te quiero," and that's all it says. It says it on both sides. Te quiero. And I believe this one was also $5. It just means I love you in Spanish. And they also had some other languages. I want to say they had Tagalog, they had French, and another language, but I'm not sure what it was. So I really like that one, and I did study Spanish throughout school, so I do know what that means, and that was for my second trip. And so the reason that I even went to Target in the first place was to find these heart-shaped plates that I saw on TikTok. Okay. And on that trip, I found these bowls. Because they won't both fit. And these are just like melamine bowls. In pink and red. Pink is obviously my favorite color, and believe it or not, even though I'm wearing this red sweater, red isn't my favorite color, but it is my boyfriend's favorite color, so I justified it. But they were just too precious. I could not resist. And I got 2 of each. I think that's a really good sound. But who knows, when I go back and watch this video, it might not be. Alright. And then the reason that I went to 3 separate Targets was for these plates. I have them in this red. blanket so nicely. The first Target that I went to did not have the plates, nor did they have the bowls. And so I went to a different Target, and that Target had the pink and red bowls and only the pink plates. And they also had the Te Quiero mug. And so I did buy them there, obviously. But I really wanted to complete my set and get a couple of red plates. And so I went to the third Target, and I was lucky enough to find the red plates. So I was so happy about that, because that's what I originally wanted. And that sounds nice. I think my favorite was this bowl. Or maybe the mug. My wind chime mug. Sorry. All right. Well, it wasn't a very large haul, but I was so excited. I wanted to show you everything that I got while you could still hopefully get it if you wanted some. So if you liked any of that stuff, you might be able to find it at your local Target. I recommend using the Target app. I did use that, but sometimes it's not very reliable, because it did tell me that all of the things were in stock when they weren't. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to make more haul videos in the future, because I do love to shop. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you.